Life is a journey filled with connections, some that uplift us and others that challenge us. Along the way, we may encounter individuals whose actions and intentions are far from kind. It's important to discern when someone's presence in your life might be causing harm. Here are 3 evident signs that there may be an evil person nearby, and how to navigate such relationships with wisdom. Number 1, manipulation and deceit. One of the most obvious signs of an evil person is their tendency to manipulate others for their own gain. These individuals may twist facts, tell half-truths, or outright lie to achieve their goals. Their actions are often calculated, leaving you feeling confused or doubting your instincts. What it looks like: gaslighting, making you question your reality; exploiting your vulnerabilities or secrets; playing the victim to shift blame or elicit sympathy. Life lesson: wisdom teaches us to trust our intuition. Pay attention to inconsistencies in someone's words and actions. Protect yourself by setting firm boundaries and seeking clarity from trusted sources. Number 2, a pattern of harmful behavior. Evil people often leave a trail of destruction in their wake. They may consistently cause emotional, physical, or psychological harm to others, showing little to no remorse. Their actions are not accidental, but rather part of a recurring pattern. Evil people often leave a discernible trail of destruction in their wake. Unlike those who may unintentionally hurt others, their harmful actions are deliberate, calculated, and recurring. They thrive on causing emotional, physical, or psychological harm, showing little to no remorse for their behavior. Understanding their patterns and characteristics can help us identify and protect ourselves from their destructive influence. At their core, the actions of evil individuals are rooted in self-centeredness, malice, and an apparent lack of empathy. While many people might occasionally act out of anger or frustration, evil individuals display a consistent pattern of harm. Their behaviors are not one-time mistakes. They are part of a larger scheme that reflects their inner motivations. Evil people are a reality of life, but understanding their behaviors and motivations can help us mitigate their impact. By recognizing their patterns and taking proactive measures to protect ourselves, we can reduce the destruction they cause and foster healthier, more positive environments. Ultimately, our ability to stand firm against their influence reflects our commitment to preserving our own well-being and the well-being of those we care about. What it looks like: repeated acts of cruelty or insensitivity, a lack of empathy for others' pain or suffering, using power or influence to intimidate or control. Life lesson: surround yourself with people who build you up rather than tear you down. Recognizing harmful patterns allows you to take proactive steps to distance yourself from toxic relationships. Number 3, enjoyment in others' misery. One of the darkest traits of an evil person is finding pleasure in the misfortune of others. This schadenfreude may manifest as subtle gloating or outright celebration of another person's struggles. Among the many traits that define human nature, one of the darkest and most destructive is the tendency to take pleasure in the misfortune of others. This phenomenon, known as schadenfreude, is more than just a fleeting feeling. It reveals a deeper moral and emotional deficit that can corrode relationships, communities, and even one's own character. Schadenfreude is a German term that translates to harm joy, describing the satisfaction or delight one feels at another's suffering, setbacks, or humiliation. It is a universal emotion that can manifest in various ways, from subtle smirks when a rival falters to outright celebration of another's failures. While momentary schadenfreude might seem harmless, its presence signals a troubling mindset that often undermines empathy and kindness. Schadenfreude may reveal the darker corners of human nature, but it does not have to define us. By recognizing this trait and actively working to replace it with kindness, empathy, and generosity, we can break free from its grip. Choosing to uplift rather than tear down others is not only a moral imperative, but also a path to personal growth and genuine connection. In a world that often glorifies competition and rivalry, let us instead strive to build a culture of mutual support and understanding. After all, the true measure of character lies not in how we react to others' failures, but in how we respond to their successes and struggles alike. What it looks like mocking others during their lowest moments, sabotaging others' successes or opportunities, thriving on drama and conflict. Life lesson: the Bible reminds us to be vigilant about the company we keep. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Choose relationships that reflect kindness, encouragement, and mutual respect. Relationships play a significant role in shaping who we are. The Bible offers timeless wisdom on this topic, particularly in 1 Corinthians 15:33, which says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals." This verse serves as both a caution and a call to action, urging us to carefully evaluate the influence of those we allow into our inner circles. The Apostle Paul wrote these words in the context of warning the Corinthian church against false teachings that could lead them astray. However, the principle applies broadly. The people we spend time with can either uplift us or lead us down a destructive path. Paul's words highlight the subtle yet powerful effect that close relationships have on our values, decisions, and spiritual growth. Bad company doesn't necessarily mean people who are overtly malicious. It can also include those whose actions, attitudes, or beliefs subtly pull us away from what is good, pure, and right. The relationships we cultivate are like the soil in which we plant our lives. Surrounding ourselves with people who reflect kindness, encouragement, and mutual respect ensures that we grow into the best version of ourselves, aligned with God's purpose. Let 1 Corinthians 15:33 be a guidepost in your journey, reminding you to choose your company wisely and to be a positive influence in the lives of others. Not everyone who challenges us is evil, and it's essential to distinguish between difficult personalities and truly harmful individuals. By recognizing the signs of an evil person, you can safeguard your peace and focus on cultivating relationships that enrich your life. Stay rooted in wisdom and remember that even in the face of negativity, you have the power to choose love, light, and truth.